Good morning, Adventure Nation. This is the second time that we've gotten up this early in a week to go snorkeling. So I don't know if I'm enjoying this snorkeling stuff, but this is something that we've been wanting to do for a while, and this morning we're going to get it done. This is the motorhome experiment. Yeah, this is another early morning for us. So yeah, this whole snorkeling thing is, I don't know. It's not becoming my favorite thing to do.
It's fun though. I've been looking forward to do this. I don't know for how long.
A long time.
A very long time. We were in Cocoa Beach one time, and there was supposed to be manatees there. They weren't. And from there, I just wanted to swim with them.
Yeah, so it's been a while, even before we started this motorhome travel thing. So Lori's pretty excited this morning.
Yes.
I'm excited as well. Just, it's awful early.
Although it's cold, so.
And it is going to be cold.
Yeah.
The early morning snorkeling in the springs is always a little bit chilly. So we're going to find out just how chilly in just a minute.
But it's our best shot to see them.
Yeah, it's going to be kind of our final shot, and then they're going to go out to the ocean. And here we are at Fun to Dive.
One of those obvious questions I like to get out with. We can swim, right?
Yeah.
We can swim.
All right, time for the shuttle down to the boat. Get our snorkel on. Are you ready to do your manatee swimming?
Yes.
Hey guys.
How y'all doing?
Good. And this will be our boat for the morning.
I feel very VIP. We're the only ones here. Plus captains.
Yes. It was a 3-hour tour.
That one looks massive.
Is that your alright?
I have some hot chocolate snacks here, guys.
Hot chocolate would be amazing.
To go away, it will clear up the water a whole lot. And the grass is supposed to change the dissolved oxygen content of the water and tie up some of the nitrates and phosphates where the algae doesn't thrive anymore.
So you got a chance to swim with your manatees. How are you feeling about that?
I'm super happy because we got to play with them. They played next to us.
Oh,
they were just bumping us and just like coming right next to us, so that was super cool. We got to see them in super clear water, just resting, swim in the springs, see turtles. It's super cool. And this is a VIP boat, so you see around, it's pretty badass. Hot drinks and snacks.
Yeah, we kind of lucked out here. So with the Fun to Dive crew, you can have this boat, or you can go do what they're doing over there. So I really recommend that you do the Fun to Dive boat. Ask for Captain Paul. He'll take good care of you.
Definitely will do that.
All right, everybody. So we're done with our Manatee snorkeling tour, and it was nothing short of spectacular.
It was amazing. They took us to 2 different spots. One of the spots was like crystal clear water, so you can see them resting, and there was one little one being very playful.
That's called the Three Sisters Spring.
Three Sisters Spring. And then after that, we went to another area, Magnolia something.
Magnolia, and I don't know if that was a spring or what.
Anyway, but the water was not clear, so you could not see that far. But they were so playful there. I mean, they were coming and bumping into us and playing with us.
Absolutely incredible.
So cool.
Absolutely incredible. So Fun to Dive is the shop that we use. There's several operators out here.
Yes.
We really highly recommend these guys because what we found is a lot of the boats had upwards of 20 or 30 people on them. These guys have a maximum of 6 people on the boat. We actually did a VIP boat. We were the only 2 people on it. And you'll want to go online and check prices because they do vary through season and time of the year. I think their regular VIP tour is $89 a person, and that includes some snacks and drinks. Like we come out of the water, you're freezing cold, and you've got hot chocolate waiting there for you, and snacks and things like that, and you can do coffee, tea, whatever you want. So that kind of stuff is really kind of cool when you're doing that, and the much smaller boat allows you a much better experience.
So it doesn't matter which one you do, if they're less expensive or more expensive. Also, everything is included,
right,
from the wetsuit to the mask, the snorkel, all that stuff. So just come with your towel. This is pretty much the only thing you need.
Towel and bathing suit, yeah. And they're going to provide the boat captain and a guide that actually goes in the water with you, talks a little bit about the manatees in the area and things like that. So with that being said, your rating on this, Lorena?
See, for me, I wanted to swim with manatees since we went to Cocoa Beach and there was a
4 years ago
manatee preserve there 4 years ago, and since then I wanted to swim with them. So for me, I put it since then in my bucket list. So it was in my bucket list, but that's personal. So it might not be personal to you. For me, it was personal. But I think the least I will put as a day trip. Wherever you are from, and if you're close enough for a day trip, just do it.
If you're an animal lover, this is a bucket list. It is such a cool experience to swim with these animals. They're so gentle and so cool, and it's a great experience. So minimum for me, I would say minimum day trip, and absolutely probably more along the lines of bucket list. So
yeah, and I have to say, they told us that we actually hit it out of the park weather-wise and all that because there was a cold front, so there happened to be a lot of them close to where we were. So that was amazing, but they told us 2 weeks ago it was so windy and the weather was more murky that it was not a great experience.
Right.
So
and the season's kind of, I think, November through early March, so you got to kind of hit it there. Best bet, again, jump on their website. I think it's funtodive.com. I think it's funtodive.com. I'll put that in the description below. But check their website for the best dates and times and go swim with the manatees.
And just like a little tip, if you are gonna book through them, if you call them and
call direct.
Yeah, call direct. You save the booking fee, so you're not paying for a booking fee. Otherwise, you're gonna pay that online.
Yeah, you get that 6%. She said so.
Yeah.
All right, let's go do some more stuff around the area.
Yep.
So this place really wasn't on our radar, but it's just down the street from where we did the manatee snorkeling, so we thought we'd come check it out. We are clearly not dressed for this. We were dressed for cold weather after coming out of the water from snorkeling, and yeah, long pants, jackets, but we'll make do. It's pretty warm out. Oh, check this out, Lori. Here's a great tip for you guys. If you're ever here during spring break and you don't want to be around the crazy college kids, come to Weeki Wachee, because college kids aren't out here. It tends to be a much older crowd, a little slower moving.
Or families.
Or families. The slides and stuff weren't open over there, as you just saw, which I think is crazy during spring break. But if those were open, it might be a little bit busier. But a little bit slower pace here. But for $13, come spend a half a day here, wander around, take a boat tour.
Yeah, they have two shows, two mermaid
Yeah,
shows.
they two different types of mermaid shows. We're about to just go see one now, and it's like the history of Weeki Wachee, so should be interesting. Can you get out on that far side, Lori? Even though Lorena saw manatees this morning and that was on her bucket list, seeing mermaids is on mine.
That sounds kind of creepy.
Yeah, not really. But maybe if I saw them in the wild, it would be better than seeing mermaids in captivity. When we were swimming around the manatees today, that's how I was swimming. Exactly like that.
Would like to present their show, Fish Tales. Let's set them off with a big round of applause.
Come on, I said that already.
Hey, give us a break. We're only mermaids.
Wait a minute, you gotta be pulling my leg. You say you're what?
Mermaids, silly, you know. Swishy tail, pretty face, lots of charm.
Lori and I are making a beeline for the boats after the mermaid show, but everybody has that exact same idea, so I doubt it's gonna go well. It's gonna be a wait. We made it to the boats, Lorena.
Not to this one, I don't think so.
No, not this boat, no. So what do you expect from the boat ride, Lori? Just general information, I think.
Yes, it's like we're gonna get some knowledge about the springs and get to see them.
I doubt it's going to be quite like the boat ride at the Gulf Coast Gator Ranch.
I don't think
We
so.
can do 6, Michelle.
And here we go.
The color of water is just amazing. Well,
How's your boat tour?
good. A lot of information about nature,
About
flora,
the springs?
fauna, the springs, 170 million gallons of water every day.
Yeah, 170 million gallons a day, approximately. Give or take a few million gallons. Wildlife.
So there's wildlife there too?
Wildlife. Well, that's supposed to be Tranquility Trail, but that chipmunk or squirrel doesn't know that, so the wildlife exhibit.
Well, the squirrel maybe wants some tranquility.
The squirrel may want some tranquility away from all these ridiculous tourists. All right, cool. Let's go to the wildlife area.
Let's see if we see. You're in bear country, isn't it?
We are in bear country, but I doubt they let you walk out into bear country.
No, I totally agree.
At a state exhibit where
time,
you might be killed.
I'm not scared.
All right.
I'm good to go.
Cool. Pretty out here. They're doing the mermaid show right here. So this is actually the theater that we were sitting in with the wall of glass, and the mermaids are right here. Actually, this is a merman. That's the prince, because this is the show where they're doing Hans Christian Andersen's play, and I can't remember what it is. And you can see the prince is now swimming off into the sunset.
Little Mermaid, isn't it?
It is the Little Mermaid? I don't know. That would be weird. The mermaid's doing the Little Mermaid? No, I guess not. I guess that would be highly appropriate. But this is the silver. This is the spring, the actual head spring here at Weeki Wachee. So pretty cool. You'll be able to see the air popping up from the mermaids.
There it is.
And then this is Bucanneer Bay. This is their little water park, a couple of slides, sand beach. Slides are closed right now, so
That's
not cool.
The fact that you can swim and there's a platform where you can jump to the water.
Yeah, you can swim in the spring and jump in the platform. Okay, it was a little windy out there, so we decided to jump in the car and go through a rating. And we just wanted to remind those of you who may have forgotten, or any new viewers, that the rating system goes as this. Number 1 is you can forget it, don't waste your money.
Overrated.
Overrated. Number 2 is if you're in the area, you should check it out. Number 3 is a day trip. And number 4 is add that sucker to your bucket list, because it's that good. And Weeki Wachee is?
For me, it's a number 2, if in the area. Well, do I day trip here just for that? Probably not.
No.
But if you're in the area, it's only $13 per person, so that's great.
Yep, it is a Florida State Park.
Yeah, that's adults. Kids is cheaper, I can't remember. It's kids. But what you get is the boat ride, the shows. You can go and swim in the spring. That's pretty amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, super clear water.
And I think there's another show that we missed, like a birds of a feather or some kind of animal show. I don't know.
Well, they didn't have it today, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
But maybe another time of the year, maybe they have that.
All right. But mostly maybe a half day.
It's probably a half day, probably 2/3 of it. You can come and be here. You can do a picnic. You can bring some food and do a picnic. Or they also have food and restaurants here too.
Right. But a lot of history. This thing has been around, I guess, since somewhere in the 40s. You'd have to look that up. The guy who started, his name was Newton Perry. And he was some kind of underwater military specialist, and so he thought this would be a cool thing. And it is pretty cool. They go through the show we watch, goes through the whole history of the mermaids and why they do it and how they do it, and pretty neat stuff. But at the very most, number 2, if you're in the area, check it out.
But pretty impressive, those mermaids, how long they can hold their breath underwater and all the stuff they can do underwater.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Yep.
So let's roll.
Let's go.
All right, we've made it back from a very busy day of activities today. Killed off one of Lori's bucket lists and swam with the manatees. That was really cool. And finished the day up at Weeki Wachee. Saw some live mermaids, so that was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was kind of last minute thing, but it was very cool.
Yeah, it wasn't something we had planned. We just saw that it was close, thought we'd stop down there. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. So if this is your first time here, it'd be awesome if you subscribe to the channel, stay up to date on everything that we're doing. You might find some places that you want to visit or some things that you want to avoid. Either way, it works out pretty good for you. So it would also be cool if you like the video, and we'll see you again next time. Take care.
Bye, guys.
Bye.